Star Wars. This is December, November of '78.
Okay. Yeah.
Star Wars had its success in the summer of '77.
Yeah.
Arguably, it's the most popular thing on the planet.
Absolutely.
And all they could get was B. Arthur?
No, not all they could get. All they could get for
Where's
X amount
Elvis?
of dollars.
Oh, Elvis died.
Elvis died. Yeah,
Where's the most popular things on the earth?
They cost money.
yeah. They wanted
Star
to do this-
Wars has the money.
But that doesn't mean they want to spend it. They want to spend as little as possible so they can just make as much back as possible.
Star Wars was not necessarily a franchise at that point.
It wasn't a franchise, but it certainly was the most popular. Where's Danny Bonaducci from the Partridge Family?
Well, the thing you need to realize, Mike, is
Who was popular at that time? I don't know. Josh, Paul McCartney. Okay, Paul McCartney could do music. Teen idols that would appeal to young people. Late 70s. Danny Partridge.
Garrett?
Leif Garrett.
Is that right? I don't even know who that is.
But B. Arthur is a stretch, and same with Art Carney. Art Carney was on a TV show 50 years before that.
yeah.
Well, what I was saying while we were watching it, especially during the B. Arthur segment, B. Arthur is the bartender of the Mos Eisley Cantina. And that whole sequence reminded me a lot of something you would see on The Muppet Show, only bad. But I was thinking that, like, oh, the Muppet Show had guests on all the time that kids wouldn't necessarily know because it appealed to not only kids, but also adults. So I guess that is an attempt to have a crossover appeal, but there's nothing in the Star Wars Holiday Special that would appeal to kids or adults.
Yeah, the question is, why isn't there things that would appeal to kids too?
Yeah, there was nothing that would appeal to anybody in this.
Right.
Well, you know what's crazy too, though, is talking about like saying, "Oh, who do I? Oh, I have access to B. Arthur. I know this person. I know this person." Not only did these producers have access to these people, but those people said yes. They agreed to be in it. Jefferson Starship. Like, will you sing into a lightsaber dildo? Sure.
But you see Harrison Ford, and then a lot of us started thinking, who made these contracts? What kind of super lawyer? What kind of super lawyer from the planet Krypton made these contracts? And if they were contracts, or if they were, you guys are nobodies, and you owe your success, you have to do this holiday special, or was there a very fine print in the Star Wars contract that says anything related to Star Wars you have to do? Or were they just like, whatever, you got drugs, I'll be in this? What do you think was the situation?
I think they were just happy to get work. I think it was
After Star Wars?
After Star Wars, because
Harrison
what did
Ford
any of them
struggled for a
do
bit.
after
Harrison
Star
Ford
Wars?
didn't really hit as a big star until Raiders.
Yeah.
It was once he had Star Wars and Raiders under his belt, that's when Harrison Ford
Yeah,
became Harrison
Carrie
Ford.
Fisher wasn't doing a lot. Mark Hamill wasn't doing a lot. I think they were just, that's the thing that made us successful. We should cling to
Even
this
after
as much
Star
as
Wars, a year later was like the most successful movie in the history of the world. Like, this is the biggest thing ever.
What other movies from any
Do
of
you
those
guys
people
want
can
to
you
do a
remember?
shitty TV special? No, I wouldn't do it unless it was in a contract.
I know.
Or unless I got big bucks. Did they get paid like scale for Star Wars? Like, I'm sure they did.
Probably.
But after that, I would say, okay, I was in this big movie, and now you're trying to capitalize off it. I'm not going to do this for peanuts.
Sure.
Unless it's in a contract that I signed for Star Wars, I want X amount of dollars.
It could be just a friend thing.
Nobody liked George Lucas.
Nobody liked George Lucas, but Lucas made them.
Yes.
There is no question.
So you're saying there's morality and allegiance in Hollywood?
What I'm saying is not allegiance. There is business planning. Yeah. Lucas made us. He's making.
We should
this
stay on his
thing,
good side. We'll get more money
If
down
we want
the
to be
line.
in continual.
And like, we know there are sequels coming. They were already starting pre-production on Empire.
All right.
We want to stay on his good side. I mean, honestly, how many hours do you think it took for all of them to shoot combined? A day?
It looks like it was shot in an afternoon.
It also could have been, they were all new to the limelight. They could have just liked the spotlight.
That's true.
Sure, at that point,
At
absolutely.
that point.
They were driven by ego to make the Star Wars Holiday Special.
No, because if it was ego, they'd be in it way more. This was them putting in a half a day's worth of work, and it was shot in LA. Right?
You know who was happy to be there? Peter Mayhew. He's always happy.
Darth Vader really should have been the Grinch. Who tried to steal Life Day.
Well, I think there's a lot of ways that the Star Wars Holiday Special could have gone. One would have been maybe a better version of this where it is in the Star Wars universe, it's Life Day, but it's general morality. Let's all be nice to each other, know. Okay. The other way is kind of like Kiss saves Santa Claus, where Luke has to help Santa deliver his toys and Darth Vader is the Grinch, and that would have been fun too, in a cheesy kind of way.
Or you could just do a Christmas Carol with Star Wars characters.
That would have been a way to go.
I would have been
with Darth-
completely fine with that.
Darth Vader as Ebenezer Scrooge.
I think,
Emperor Palpatine as Marley.
Yeah, you were going to say Bob Marley.
I was going to say Bob Marley, but I
You
didn't.
did say Bob Marley, kind of.
Mark Hamill is Tiny Tim. He wants a new face after the car accident.
Yes, R2!